Fox Valley is a new development which opened in June 2016 and has delivered a new retail and commercial heart to a former industrial site in the South Yorkshire steel town of Stocksbridge. The centre has brought 144,000 square feet of new retail space, as well as high-spec office space built around a 600-space car park with excellent public transport links. This part of Sheffield has seen the decline of the steel industry in recent years. Though the Liberty Speciality Steel Factory is still a significant employer in the area, the numbers employed have declined from the 7,000 to 8,000 who once worked here to less than 900 today.
The Stocksbridge specialises in tailor-made steels, the ever-increasing range of high-quality alloys, like those needed for modern aircraft and atomic power plants.
Stocksbridge is 11 miles from Sheffield city centre and remote from many of the medical and local authority facilities and services. Centralising these services can often make the community feel isolated. And with the growing population, there's a real need to think differently about how to unlock the assets of people within this community, as we recognise that public sector resources are diminishing. Dransfield Properties has purchased Valley Medical Practice to unburden the GPs from the pressure of property ownership. This allows us to explore the potential of this physical asset and how best it can be used to provide both a social and medical offer, which is linked to the other assets and opportunities within the community. The local community, along with South Yorkshire Housing and other partners, have been successful in their bid to Sheffield City Council to deliver some services through the Keeping People Well framework. This provides solid foundations for a Well North Pathfinder in Stocksbridge, because the conditions are right now, after the work originally primed by Dransfield Properties to collaborate and help catalyse change in the community. It's recognised that while Stocksbridge may not be the most deprived area in Sheffield, it is certainly isolated and people struggle to access healthcare services. Well North presents an opportunity to think again about what is meant by health and for people to take charge of their own health in this resourceful community. The Well North approach has been spearheaded by Lord Andrew Mawson, founder and president of the Bromley by Bow Centre, and further tested out in the St Paul's Way Transformation Project in East London. This was a failing community in a challenging housing estate by bringing key players together and the development of a new school, health centre, local shops and housing, as well as an entrepreneurial culture. It has been transformed. These principles are now being applied in 5 new communities on the London Olympic Park.
Bromley by Bow has 160 staff, there are 62 businesses here, a whole range of activities going on every week. There's a network of 4 health centres with 40,000 patients. There's a housing company we helped form which now has 9,000 properties and probably nearly a £3 billion regeneration programme in play.
Dransfield Properties is also working with Well North to replicate the success of Fox Valley at Waverley in Rotherham, next to the Advanced Manufacturing Park. The development is planned for the site of the former Orgreave Colliery. This part of South Yorkshire is undergoing a major transformation, with this new local centre planned as part of the growth of this growing residential and business area. This is a close, active and resourceful community with many groups and organisations who see the need for a more joined-up approach.
I think there's a great potential here for a lot of the groups, more than the ones that I'm actually involved in, to talk together and work a joined-up approach to delivering services in this area.
The new integrated health centre would connect with the community leisure centre and other groups and facilities with the opportunity to link with horticulture and gardening. The leisure centre was threatened with closure in 2013 when Sheffield City Council announced it could no longer fund the centre. A campaign was launched by the community and it's now the region's largest community-run leisure centre. There's a further opportunity to build on that strong sense of community and local pride, with the potential to work with local groups and the public sector to create a unique horticultural project, utilising the 30 acres of land around the leisure centre, enhancing this fantastic local amenity. This area, Oxley Park, includes formal play facilities and football pitches, as well as allotments. It's an important community facility with diverse habitats and flora. The park is named after Thomas Oxley, who at the beginning of the 20th century owned a large fruit farm on part of the site. He donated the land to the people of Stocksbridge in 1921. Samuel Fox and Company took on the landscaping and management of the park. More recently, the Steel Valley project has undertaken small areas of planting and maintenance. The community in this part of North Sheffield has already demonstrated what can be achieved by working together, when Stocksbridge and Fox Valley hosted the finish of the Tour de Yorkshire in April 2017. It was the most successful leg of the race since it was launched 3 years ago, with more than 1 million people watching at the roadside. Working with other groups and public sector agencies, improvements to this important community facility at Oxley Park could make a lasting difference for generations to come.